Think of this as speed dating, but for your next signature scents. Let's find out which of these samples are full bottle worthy and which should remain in their vials forever. Welcome to Notes and Nuance, a channel dedicated to tasteful hot takes on music, fragrance, and pop culture. Today, I'm diving into a fresh batch of fragrance samples, and I'll be sharing quick first impressions and a few fast facts about each one. Let's get into it. All right, so Sephora sells this little DOP kit, which comes with 12 different sample vials that you can test out. And then you get to choose which one you like best and redeem it for a full bottle. I thought it could be fun to go through and give you my quick take on each fragrance individually, and finally, just let you know which one I ultimately selected. So I'm gonna spray each vial on a little test strip, give my initial impression, then I'll come back at the end and do kind of a final summary of everything. First up is Burberry Hero Parfum. And I think this one is pretty cedarwood heavy. Yes, it is. This is actually really nice. I like this one a lot. Definitely a contender for my favorite. I think I had a Burberry fragrance in high school. I think it was called Touch. I remember having this incredibly distinctive scent, and it's kind of reminiscent of this. All right, next up. This one is Carolina Herrera Bad Boy Cobalt. I've actually smelled this one before, so cheated a little bit, but I am going to spray it again and get a real-time reaction here. I really like this one. Sage, black pepper. It smells like confidence. It's very like mysterious and sweet. It's just, to me, this is just an immediately memorable scent. I really, really like this fragrance. That's good. I do remember having smelled this one before and I really liked it. I think my issue is the dry down. I think the initial blast is really, really nice. But a huge pet peeve of mine is when something drastically changes from the initial spray to the dry down. Unless it obviously is something that you have to kind of settle into. I don't know that this is that. I think this is just, we'll see. We'll come back to this one. It definitely is one of those fragrances that like, after you spray it, it kind of stays with you. You can't stop thinking about how good it smells. Like, I don't want to put this strip down, but I will. We'll come back to this. Next up, Armani Acqua di Gio, I don't know, say it however you want. I actually remember smelling this, I think in like high school. I think everybody wore this in high school. I heard they changed the formula, so let's see if it's different. It's not quite how I remember it. It's good, it's fresh. I'm kind of curious to see how this would smell on the skin. It's nice. It does smell a little bit different than I remember. I remember it smelling, if I'm not mistaken, it was a bit more limey previously. Good, not great, I don't know. It's fresh, basic, generic. Kind of curious to see what the dry down smells like. All right, next up, we've got Gucci Guilty Essence. I've smelled a couple Gucci Guilties before. This one is actually really nice. I like this. This is fresh lavender, orange blossom, a little spicy, a little smooth. It feels a little bit lighter and brighter than how I remember the original, which I like a lot. This is a really nice and pleasant fragrance. They have I think it's called the Love version of this. That's also really nice. They release it around like Valentine's Day. I think that one is probably my favorite from the Gucci Guilty line. This is nice. I'm curious to come back to this one because it feels to me like it's just gonna be a little basic. All right, next up, we've got Viktor and Rolf Spicebomb Night Version. I will be honest with you, I am not a huge fan of their fragrances, typically. Maybe this will change my mind, I don't know, let's see. This might change my mind. It's very sweet. Green apple, spices, woods. Sweet, spicy, dark. It's definitely more playful than the original. I gotta give it some credit. The original one just felt so strong to me. I really like this. I don't know if I'd wear this. I like it. Like I like it. It smells really good, but I don't know if I would wear this. It's still, their stuff is really intense to me. The sillage is like, it's a lot. This one I can feel is probably a lot on the skin. It's nice though. I'm excited to come back to that one. All right, next up is YSL Y Oud de Parfum. I don't know if I've smelled this one before. I know I've smelled some of their stuff. All right, so this one is crisp apple, ginger, sage, kind of woody. It's very fresh. I will say that, it's fresh. Clean. Smells a bit generic to me, I don't know. All of their fragrances smell a bit generic to me. Like, if I had to pick them out in a lineup, I'm not sure I could. I could not pick this fragrance out of the lineup. It's fine, I don't know. Definitely not my favorite. Definitely not a contender for full bottle. All right, next up is Jean Paul Gaultier Le Male Le Parfum. I feel like I have a lot of preconceived notions about this, so let's see. This is spicy cardamom over some vanilla and lavender. Bold, sexy, I like it. This is definitely like a nighttime going out fragrance. This is not like a wear this to the office daytime fragrance, at least in my opinion. Okay, not to offend anyone who loves this fragrance. There's a lot of people that are really big fans of their scents. Something about this line has always just felt, I don't know, not tacky, but like over the top, like too much. Maybe it's the bottles, I don't know. It's just, it's nice. I don't hate it, but I would not buy a bottle of this. This is not something that I would wear. It's fine. If you like their fragrances, Jean Paul Gaultier, try this. It might surprise you. It just feels very perfumey to me. I don't know. It's kind of like, hi, I just walked into a room wearing this fragrance, but we'll see. We'll come back to this one. So up next is a very popular fragrance, and I have a feeling I'm going to offend some people with this, and I'm okay with that. This is Jazz Club by Maison Margiela, Replica. Okay, so I don't love tobacco fragrances. This is very heavy on the tobacco, I feel like. It's rum, tobacco, vanilla, kind of meant to smell like you're sipping a cocktail in a moody jazz lounge. I just don't love it. I want to love it because I know people love this one. It's very popular. Kind of a cult favorite from the brand. I just think it's the tobacco. I'm just not a fan of tobacco. It smells good. It definitely, it smells good. Again, I'm thinking about, I'm looking at these through the lens of like, would I buy a full bottle of this to wear? I would not wear this one. Sorry, Jazz Club fans, just not for me. I do want to come back to the dry down though. It could be good. Let's see. All right, next up is Prada Ocean Lunarosa. I've actually worn Prada fragrances before. I think like high school, college, I don't know. It's great, bright, bergamot, pink pepper, kind of woody, kind of musky. Very clean, very fresh. The one thing that I will say about Prada fragrances is they are clean and fresh, always. It's just pleasant. I feel like you could wear this to the gym, on a date, to the office. Wouldn't offend anyone, probably get compliments. I love it, it's great. Would I buy a full bottle of this? I don't know. Maybe. Kind of like that, like splash on, like what do I splash on after the shower to smell like even cleaner? This is that fragrance. It's good. Curious about the dry down. Next up is Valentino Born in Roma. And this one, I feel like I'm gonna like this. We'll see. This one is violet leaf, mineral notes, some ginger, some spice. This feels like a very modern fragrance. Like there's something about, kind of got that like salty, it's very clean. It feels almost like soapy. It feels like I just like that initial splash that you get sometimes with like body wash in the shower. Like this is that. It's good. I'm curious about the dry down on this one because I like the initial spray. I will say it's a bit strong for me. Again, it's like the more intense in that initial blast, the more I tend to veer away from it because I'm not the type of person that wants to walk in a room. As much as I love fragrance, I'm not the type of person that wants to walk in a room like, oh, like, and you just leave this like trail of like, oh, he's got so much cologne on. I don't love that. All right, the last one is Versace Eros Energy. Now, I have smelled the blue version of this. I think it's just the regular Versace Eros, and was not a huge fan of it. It was like very trendy. I know a lot of people that love it. I think my best friend might actually wear it. Sorry, Nick. Let's see how this one is. I actually really like this. This is like bursts of citrus. Definitely smell the blood orange, definitely smell the lime, definitely smell the grapefruit. This is way fresher and more vibrant than I was expecting. I really like this fragrance. Oh, wow. What I will say about the original version is it has a very distinctive scent. Like if someone walks into a room, you're like, oh, that's Versace Eros. This might be like full bottle contender. This is like, immediately need to like spray this on my skin to see how it smells. This is really nice. I love this. Okay, save the best for last, who knew? So I tend to lean, if you watch my channel, you know that I tend to lean more toward like the citrusy fragrances. And this one just gives you, it's like that amazing experience just in that initial blast. I really like, it's very fresh. The one thing I would be concerned about here is the longevity because these sort of fragrances tend to evaporate within like 20 minutes of this spray. But I like this a lot. This is very much full bottle worthy thus far. Yeah, bergamot, blood orange, lime, pink peppercorn, blackcurrant, white amber, patchouli. Patchouli, interesting. musk and oak moss. I really like this one. Did I mention I really like it? All right, so I don't remember what order I did these in, so I'm just going to kind of go from left to right as I see them. First up is Gucci Guilty Essence. Dry down. Can barely smell this one. I'm sure it was nice. Burberry Hero. It's nice. I still really like this one. I would say it's still a contender. Carolina Herrera, Bad Boy, Cobalt. I love the smoky sweetness of this. This is top 3, definitely. Acqua di Gio. It's fine. If you love it and you're in high school, that's the one for you. Spicebomb, Viktor and Rolf. Night Vision. It's so strong. Even like off the card, it's like, it's a lot. It's okay, not my favorite. YSL Y, it's fine. I recently learned the test strips, you're supposed to spray this part. No, this one. Okay, oh, Valentino, Born in Roma. It's nice. This is really, I would say this is like a really pretty fragrance. Like, I think that's the best way to describe it. It's also very perfumey, very strong. Kind of choking up here. It's great. If you like this sort of fragrance, definitely check it out because I think you would probably love it. It's just a bit much for me. Prada Ocean Lunarosa. Beautiful. I love this. It's just fresh and clean. If you want the most fresh, clean fragrance of the bunch, this is the one you want. It's amazing. It smells great. Prada, can't go wrong with it. All right, Jean-Paul Gaultier. Let's see how the dry down is on this one. The dry down is actually nice on this one. I do not love Jean-Paul Gaultier, but this is not a bad fragrance. It's fine. Again, for me, not full bottle worthy. I would not wear this, but it's a really nice fragrance. Jazz Club. Yeah, can't do it. Sorry. I want to love it because I want to just like spritz it on before I like drink an old fashioned, but it's too strong for me. Sorry guys. Let's go back to the Versace Energy, Eros Energy. I really like this. It's like fresh, clean, like just showered, but like I just showered in Capri in like lemon oil or something. It's amazing. This could be the one. It's between, let's see, I would say it's honestly between these two. So either the Versace Eros Energy or Carolina Herrera Bad Boy Cobalt. Those are probably the two that I'm going to pick from. A little bit sweet and spicy, way more citrusy, fresh. I don't know. Anyway, have you tried any of these? I want to know your favorites and your not so favorites. So let me know in the comments and maybe I'll feature some of your favorites in a future episode. Until then, please like, subscribe, and check out my fragrance playlist linked below for even more recommendations. Thanks for hanging out. I'll see you next time. Cheers.